Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, the 40 list. So all this week I set a goal on Monday that I wanted to have an amazing week. That's what I wanted to have, and I accomplished that. So Wednesday was a little awkward for me. So I got using up at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, the floor was 5:30. I got up. I said, Lord, I thank you for waking me this morning and starting me on my way. I try to say that, every morning when I get up because I'm very grateful and humbled that He allows me to wake up every morning and go on my way. So as I'm getting dressed on Wednesday, because I'm a little bit behind my time wise of where I get to work, I was not going to be late for work. I have a certain time I like to move around in. So usually I get up and I make my breakfast, fix my coffee and stuff, and head on out the door. This morning I was doing like I was behind, so I decided to stop at a fast food restaurant and get some breakfast. And I did, placed my order, got my order, and the lady at the cashier desk, she was upset, she was angry because people had called out that morning. And this is a morning shift. Y'all know the place I'm talking about. I'm just not gonna put it on my podcast. So there's like probably 3 people in there trying to work everything. You got trying to run a cashier, trying to run a drive-through, trying to cook. So you got 3 people in that place. It should be like 5 or 6 people in there in the morning, but it wasn't. So she was a little upset. So and I understood her frustrations, and I acknowledged her. I said, ma'am, I understand your frustrations. I've worked at fast food restaurants, and I know how this thing goes. So don't worry about it. Have a good day. And I got my stuff and I left and went on to my job. So I get to my job. I'm there. I'm early. I'm always probably early. So I got time to sit at my desk, eat my breakfast before I clock in. So I opened my breakfast. And when I opened it, what I saw, I did not like. Because my order was a big breakfast. I had pancakes, sausage, and I had scrambled eggs. So I'm looking over the food. It looks horrible. The sausage was black like a hockey puck. The eggs were scorched, and pancakes, I couldn't eat them. They looked like they had acne. You know how people have acne on their face real bad? That's how the pancakes look. So I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm like, I'm angry. I'm angry. But I said, I got a choice to make here. I can go back down there and change it out, get some more, or I can just let it ride for the day because I'm a little upset. So what I decided to do, I let it go. Because like I said, my thing was I set me a goal that I was going to have an amazing week. I was not going to allow anything to push me backwards. I wanted to go forward, so I let that go. So I ordered something from someone else, had it delivered to me. And the thing is, sometimes we have choices in life. You always got a choice. You can either be angry or you can be happy. I could have been so angry that I went down there and raised holy hell. But I was not going to feed into that. I was not going to put myself in a predicament where I go back to this place and upset her for my food. Because to me, that would not have been fair. Because I know how hard they work. Because I've worked in that type of establishment. I know how this job works. I know how it moves. It is a hell of a job, and it can be pure hell. When things started to come, people started rushing in, ordering stuff. Stuff happens. So I took that with a grain of salt and said, okay, move on. I moved on and stuff. In life in general, guys, sometimes you got to humble yourself. You got to humble yourself in situations sometimes. Be humble. Have gratitude. And think to yourself, what if I was in her shoes and somebody came in and started yelling at me? What would happen? You're going to react to what I'm saying to you. You're not going to react in a nice way either. You're going to probably get cursed out, period. But me saying that is anything we get into in life, we'll be faced with choices. I chose to have an amazing week. That was my choice. I stuck with my goal. And I've had an amazing week. I've had some hiccups. Got a new trainee, which is, between me and this other young lady to train him. And that kind of threw me off, because I'm like, man, this guy's new. I don't have the patience that I used to have. But I had to reach down deep inside and make patience. Because he's totally new to this job. This position where we work at is a very hard job. You can make little small mistakes, but if you make a big mistake, it can cost all of us. So I had to be patient with him because he was making little mistakes and they was getting to me, but I pulled myself back and said, okay, hey, he's brand new. Take your time, work through it. And I did that. Then I got stuck with him again on Saturday, just him and I this time. So, my patience had to be really good on Saturday because, he's brand new. He's a young man. But he's in and out. And I'm like, hey, I had to talk to him. Hey, look, this is what I expect of you today. Just get through this day and we're going to be fine. Because you're off Sunday, Monday. You be good. Once you finish today, you go home and you can rethink this. Is this what you want to do? You got to make that decision. This job is difficult. We cannot make any mistakes. Unless we can make them. but we got to catch them before they get shipped out. We have to catch them before they get shipped out because it's going to be a bigger problem. So I put that on him. Like I said, I didn't let nothing do my week up because my plan was to have an amazing day. So I had to adjust myself, keep myself humble, keep myself, have gratitude, and keep my feet on solid ground. Sometimes if you want to have a good week, whatever the case may be, you have to set yourself a goal into how are you going to have an amazing week? What is your plan? What is your plan of action when you are faced with some difficult decision or somebody who's all up in your space raising holy hell towards you? How are you going to deal with that? You have two choices. That's all you have. Two. You can choose to stand there and go back and forth with them. Because two fools arguing, you just two fools arguing. Because at that point, you got one person, two people talking, nobody's listening to the other person. So when you're faced with that kind of stuff, hey, just take a step back and say, right now it's not a good time. I'm gonna step back, let you do you, and I'm going to rethink this thing. It doesn't hurt to take a step back. It's not going to affect your pride. It's not going to affect who you are. Just take a step back, make a decision, have an amazing day. Your mind, your goal. I'm going to have an amazing week or day, whatever it may be. But set that goal before you leave your house. Set something that you know you can stick with it. Because what you're dealing with, set what you want to set, stick with it. When it comes to you, deal with it. Like I said, part of my goal was not to curse somebody out. Because the week before, my mouth had got crazy. I was cursing people out left and right. People coming by my desk, throwing stuff on my desk. You know what I'm saying? So I had to address that. So I said, you know what? I'm changing my attitude. I'm changing who I am. I'm not going to allow people to mess my day up. Because I'm going to have a good day and a great week. How you want to see it. So don't let people take you out of your space. Don't let them take you out of your space. Shut whatever you see that's negative, let me want you shut it down immediately. If it's not positive, if it's not something somebody's coming to talk to you to help you grow as a human being, get away from them. They coming to you with that negative talk, that bunch of crap. Get that person away from you. Shut them down because you deserve to have a good week. You deserve to have a peace of mind. You deserve to have gratitude and to be humble. All I'm saying to you is don't let people take you out of your space. Don't let anyone try to adjust who you are. Don't do that. Don't let people do that to you. Because like I said, I refuse to allow myself to be pulled in stuff that I can control. I know what I can control, what I can't control, but I can control myself. I can control what comes out of my mouth because you got to remember, actions don't get a reaction. That's keeping it simple. So stay focused, stay on your grind, set your goal, follow through with your goal. If you set a goal you want for that day, it can be small. Stick with it, follow through with it. Don't matter what it is, but stick with it. Like I said, what mine was, I told you at the beginning, to have an amazing week, not to curse somebody out, and I accomplished that. So can you. Don't ever let people invade your space and pull you out. You stay in control because you deserve that. Hey, have a good day. Take care of yourself. Thank you.